body because it begins to refuse what ain't good for it. So, me eating all them fruits and vegetables was not going to be an option for me because honestly, I know God created it. I'm not going to talk about it, but I just don't like it, God. That's all I'm saying. So thank you for having grace for me in the Bible. This helps me to be able to infuse what my cells need, and it helps me to get the energy. How many of you go to bed tired, wake up tired? How many of you a little tired right now? How many of you really to go? I ain't talking about y'all. Okay. How many of y'all really go out on a little bit on the deep end with me? You ready? You want to take a leap of faith with me? Okay. Give her 1 NRG. You ain't got no high blood pressure, do you? Give her 1 NRG and 1 shot of NutriBurst, and let's see how she is in about 30 minutes. Yep. And you got an NRG right here. Yeah, but there was some in your side yours though, wasn't it? I put it somewhere. Somebody said I put it somewhere. So we'll see. We'll check back with her in about 30 minutes. That's all right. And you had you some tea too? Yeah. Oh, girl, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got no reason to be to sleep tonight, do you? Okay. Got a whole lot that you can do when you get home today? Not really. You probably gonna find some stuff to do. Yeah. You gonna find some. How many in the room have already had some NRG? Nobody? You? Okay. Can you tell her she gonna find something to do?
I have a lot of energy. My mood, like I usually go up and down. Everything's balanced. I'm not depressed anymore.
So let me tell you why that is. Do you know why it is? Do you know why it is? Anybody ever told you why it is? NRG has this. It has a natural herb in it that's called basically the happy herb. And the happy herb begins to. Listen. Can I be real? It's legal weed. All right, it's legal weed, and I don't mean to be offensive to anybody, but people take weed because they want to be happy. Most folk, they want to be happy, they want to escape. This gives you a natural, because you know, marijuana it's a plant, right? We just found a way to infuse it with a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't know that much about it, but at the end of the day, this allows people. This allows people to have an even tone. It allows you to be happy, allows you to be at calm. If you have an issue with a little bit of like your manic depressant, little antidepressant, have an issue with a little light depression, this is going to become your best friend. And mental clarity, she about to shake up out of her seat over here. Mental clarity is definitely one of the reasons why I love to take it. And it does stop me. I got 3 boys, okay? Can I tell you the age of my children? I have a 15-year-old son, a 16-year-old son, and a 17-year-old son. That's 3 boys. I needs my NRG. My NRG stops me from doing stuff that I should not be doing. And it helps me to respond to them in a more calmer way. You know, especially when I found out that one son didn't do his homework for 4 consecutive days. He hadn't done any homework. I'm sorry, 4 consecutive weeks he had not done the homework. So this helped me to not snap. Yes, sir.
No, I was gonna tease my friend about how her small boys, what they put her through. You know?
Yeah. It would have you tried it yet? You should try it. And listen, anybody that has like hot flashes or anything like that, it really begins to help them with the hot flashes. Any type of premenopausal issues, it begins to help them with that as well. And that's just inside this one little bottle, and it's just great. How does that taste? Nasty. It is nasty. It is nasty. And it was a lot trying to get my teenage boys to take it, to be quite honest. It was a lot to try to get my teenage boys to taste it. But one of the great things about it was once I got them to taste it and they found out what it did for them, then now they take it. My daughter's on Facebook now, where she went to a retreat that I sent her to last weekend. And she walks up to this lady to talk to this lady about her shoes. And then she started telling the lady about NutriBurst. My daughter's 10. And she started telling her how bad she needed NutriBurst. And my daughter made sure that I packed her NutriBurst before she left for her retreat. Like, where is my NutriBurst? Because she loves the energy. She loves the way it makes her feel. Well, guess what? The lady she talked to happened to be on my team anyway. She said, well, who is your mom? She says, Lady Machelle. She said, oh, well, I know. So then they took a picture and snapped it and tagged me on Facebook. She was like, she was about to make me buy something that I already sell. Because she's 10 and she recognized what it does for her. But can I also tell you that my daughter was extremely very sick with asthma? And because she was very sick with asthma, she was in All Children's Hospital for 3 days. I signed her out because she was not getting any better. Me and her was there for those days. It wasn't getting any better. I took her out. They diagnosed her. They prescribed her one for allergies and then one strong steroid. She's 10 years old. Why would I want to do that? Only thing I did, God is my witness, was I began to infuse her with tea. And I have not given her any treatments. Why? Because the actual backup that's inside the lungs, a lot of people just don't recognize. If they could just clean their body out, the things that you're suffering with right now would be a thing of the past. All right? Now, not only are we a company that has the tea and the vitamin and the NRG, we also have this thing called Pt.2. Pt.2 is natural spirulina, and because it is natural spirulina, it begins to help us to really, really redevelop in our cardiovascular systems, and it helps. It's a meal replacement, because one of the worst things you ever want to do, really, from a health perspective, is somebody say is waste your time not eating. Skipping meals is the worst thing you can do in order to have a healthy body. Your body needs food, it needs nutrition in order to process. How many have ever heard of that thing called arthritis? Pain. Just a little, pain, throbbing, and all those types of things. Listen, this is what we call, this is what we call MU oil. MU oil is pure, it's MU oil. It is a pure, natural system that goes down below the cellular level in the skin, and it really is a natural anti-inflammatory. So if you have any type of pain in your body, all you got to do is put a little MU oil on it, even down to toothaches, because it's so natural. You can put it in your mouth, and within a few minutes, pain be gone. Why now? A lot of people don't recognize you don't even have to suffer with arthritis if you just have a natural anti-inflammatory. You put a natural anti-inflammatory in your body, arthritis will begin to disappear. Right now, because of the weather change, what is going up? Arthritis. People are experiencing issues with their arthritis. So that's our MU oil. One of my favorites, somebody say her favorite. My favorite is the Slim PM. Slim PM is like a chai latte. Anybody ever had a chai latte? This is L-arginine. L-arginine is 100% something that really begins to pull in our cardiovascular system, establishes our cardiovascular system to operate the way that it's supposed to be. In other words, a healthy cardiovascular system, a healthy heart. Healthy heart equals healthy cardiovascular systems, right? Now watch this. Here's the beauty that I like about L-arginine and this particular Slim PM. We go to sleep and lose weight. You snooze while you lose. Now I'm a very upfront person, like I already told y'all, right? This particular product helped me to lose 6 pounds over the Christmas break, because 2 of my business partners, we began to challenge each other who could go through Christmas and lose 10 pounds. I was out of tea, so I used my Slim PM, right? Watch this, what happens. Most diet pills, most diet drinks attack your metabolism. This don't attack the metabolism. This attacks a cell within the body that tells when the body would normally hold on to fat deposits while you sleep. This tells it to release it. Because it tells it to release it by reprogramming your mind to respond differently when you get up. Some people are 3, 4, 2 to 4 pounds lighter. Now I'm gonna just tell you the honest truth. That don't happen to you every night, all right? But it is also a natural anti-inflammatory. There are some people that have an issue with that particular gland anyway, and it's not your thyroid, but some people have an issue with that particular gland anyway, and this begins to reprogram it. So when it begins to reprogram it, then you don't begin to gain the weight. But can I tell you when I really, really want to cheat? Somebody say when she really, really want to cheat.
Really want to cheat.
This is my grace in the can. I will eat, have myself a good time. I'm talking about eat, show enough. As much as what I can eat. Like, for whatever reason, there's this spirit that done hit me lately where I like Salem's chicken wings. That ain't good for me. When I eat late at night, and I know I'm not supposed to be eating late at night, but I love my grace in the can. So I go ahead and I take my grace in the can, and then when I wake up that next morning, I did not gain any weight. This is our Slim PM. I'm going to pour a little bit inside a cup because, in a very, 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 very little bit. But I just want you guys to smell it. Is that okay? I just want you guys to just get a good little whiff of how it smells. Any y'all ladies, have y'all had the privilege of smelling this? Just smell how it smells. Now, that is our Slim PM, and it's one of our products that was around a long time. It's always had a good formula, always giving good results. But the problem is that people did not like fooling with it because it used to taste very nasty. I never tasted the first one, but I can't imagine tasting the first one because I really like this. It becomes my bedtime treat. How many of y'all in here like chocolate? Me. How can you imagine a healthy cup of hot cocoa before you go to bed? It is like it's like even here now. Listen, we do have some we'll talk about that in a minute. But listen, this is my treat after I've done well. I like to climb up in my bed with my hot cup of Slim PMs and go to sleep. This makes the body rest. It makes the body rest. So for those people that are having issues sleeping at night, this begins to put you to sleep. Within 15 minutes, you're gonna be out. And it's not an oversleep where you wake up groggy and feeling like you really took some night pills. It really is a natural good sleep aid. And then once you are sleeping, because it needs the body to be resting in order for it to comb through the free radicals that's inside your system. So that's our Slim PM. The other product that we have is, how many of you know that sometimes you just need a little help? This is this product that helps us to recreate loose cellulite up underneath our arms, our thighs, our stomach, all of that stuff. It helps us to retone and to gather it all back into our body. In addition to all of the products that we do have a coffee line. And I'm going to talk about one more product. We do have a coffee line. And this particular coffee line, ladies and gentlemen, this particular coffee line has Germaderma in it. And Germaderma helps people with high blood pressure lose weight. It's a healthy weight loss coffee. It doesn't have all the bad fillers that caffeine has in it, but it has a mushroom that's really helping people to bring into balance their cholesterol, to bring into balance all of the free radicals in their body as well, helping them with a natural anti-inflammatory. And our company has about 4 different styles of coffee that is actually helping them to rejuvenate. Make sense? Makes sense. All right. Now, there's one more thing that I want to talk about. 2 more things. There are some people that need to lose a lot of weight. How many people in here want to lose 30 pounds? I don't really see anybody in here that need to lose 30. Miss King, you can't lose 30 pounds. I don't really see anybody in here that really need to lose 30 pounds or more.
18
but
for me.
30 pounds?
18.
18. Okay. All right. Now, listen. This is our signature product. Why are most people not successful on a diet?
Because I eat.
Huh?
Immediate result.
Because of the way they eat? Why? Because of the way they eat? How many people say because of the way they eat?
I said that's it.
I'm not talking about the way I eat. I'm just talking about the fact that I like food.
That's fair. I love food.
Reason why let me just tell you the real. The reason why most people ain't successful on any type of diet, because there ain't no diet police. Ain't nobody gonna lock you up because you put something in your mouth that you ain't supposed to have.
That's right.
You're not gonna go to hell because you chose to eat something that you weren't supposed to eat. Praise Jesus for that. Alright? But a lot of us would never make it to heaven if it was based off of our diet. So this is the reason why a lot of people fail. But I don't know, anybody in here ever heard of this thing called the Holy Ghost?
All right now.
The Spirit of God.
Amen.
Watch this. This is the Holy Ghost in the Bible. It will keep you when you don't want to be kept. Once you put these little drops, 10 drops of sublingual up underneath your tongue, It gets into your system. It is a proprietary blend that we actually held the patent to. You can only get this blend through our company. It begins to retrain your body. How does it retrain your body? Number one, it ain't gonna let you eat it. Once you put these drops in your mouth, it is a point of no return. Somebody said point of no return. It's the Holy Ghost, honey. You're going to want to eat that cake. But when you eat that cake, you're going to be going to the bathroom. And when you get to the bathroom, you're going to be praising God and thanking Him for peace. You're going to be begging Him for release. You're going to be begging Him for forgiveness. And you're going to be telling the Lord, Lord, if you let me up out of here one more time, I promise you I won't ever do it again. And no matter how pretty that cake look, you ain't finna take that cake. You ain't finna taste that cake. Why? Because you knew exactly what it did. It's some immediate paybacks that we don't like about sin. If you knew that by the time you did something and you walked up out that door, you was going to pay for it, we wouldn't do it. That's right. All I'm saying is you can go ahead and sin after you take this. But within about 30 minutes, you gonna pay for it. I ate grapes. I thought I was doing good, but I ate grapes. I ate 5 grapes. I thought I was really doing good because I had started this, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lose 30 pounds. Take me some resolution drops. All these people losing all this weight. My upline, they lost 50 pounds. Okay, good. I'm gonna do Operation 30 pounds. Took this and ate me some grapes. Well, the one thing I didn't recognize about grapes is grapes got sugar. So because grapes got sugar, the Holy Ghost in the Bible say you can't have no sugar. And you can't have no bread. Because bread breaks down into sugar. So no sugar. You eat sugar, it's going to punish you. And punish you quickly.
In what way?
I could not, ma'am.
In what way?
Bathroom.
Oh.
Stomach cramps. Nausea. It will give you a warning. To let you know. If I little stomach cramp, don't keep eating this. I didn't recognize the little stomach cramp because I didn't research it enough. So I didn't recognize it, and I kept eating the grape because I'm like, I'm just eating grapes, right? Well, listen, anything with even natural sugar, you can't have it. Natural sugar, regular sugar, you can't have it with resolution. After about 20-something days eating like that, guess what happens? Your body don't have no choice but to get used to your new way of eating. Because you're doing detox, and you're not putting the stuff in the body, and you're flushing it out. You're not putting it in, and you're flushing it out. It's no longer there. So when you try to go back to your familiar ways of eating, the body has already changed. Now it's just your mind trying to catch up. Make sense? So this will stay in your system 3 to 4 days after you take it. So if you wanted to go back to your regular way of eating, you got to wait about 3 or 4 days. There's still some things I'm afraid to eat simply because I have had my bouts with that. So can I be frank? It will tear your stomach up. That's what you're going to experience. It will tear your stomach up. So, but guess what? Many people they're successful on it because you can't eat it. You want to eat it, but you can't because you don't want to experience the side effects. So what happens? It still works.